I can't imagine you would hear anything in this thunderstorm. Just the noise of the rain alone is pretty loud. Yaris, thank you for subbing for 9 months. Happy Twitch, baby. Hopefully the corpse will still be here. Do you know, when the game first came out, it never used to bug out like this. Like, these bugs have been added. It's incredible. Oh man, that was so close, wasn't it? It did some cavitation damage to the heart, but it wasn't quite there. The patch notes it says they've fixed posing animals. Yeah, sure they have. As you can tell. When the patch came out. Steam. Where the hunter. Patch 119 is live, 8th of November. So I guess it's been like that a few weeks. It's a shame, really, because they actually, when the game first came out, we were playing it. The core hunting mechanics are pretty good, and now it just feels like buggy. It's a real shame. I expect many animals to be out and about in this. They could just spook them. They're running... Is that west? There you go. that way. I can't work out if they just ran around the water's edge. Elk. 200 meters. Wait, 200 meter elk. It's got to be there, right? No, that's 300. There's one. Elk are pretty hard to get. They're easily spooked. And I can't remember if I got rid of my elk caller. There you go. Three-star male mature. 4-star male mature. Still running, you know. Blimey. I don't know if that was the same herd. Possibly. I thought that was a good shot, but apparently not. Presume that's the pack. There's one. I'm kind of running off that way. You'll get the chance one day, Chester. Air bubbles. So I did hit the long bin. I didn't get very far. There it is. Slightly shocked expression. Eh? Shot. Oh. Wait, when did I do this shot? The one that when I spawned into the in the hut and I shot one opposite, I killed it. So which one is this? Because this one already had an injury, but it doesn't tell us when this shot was taken. This is the shot we just took. Which, I gotta say, that is unbelievably lucky not to get the heart there. I mean, it punctured the lung, but man, that was almost critical. Yeah, I just wish it told us when that shot was taken. I don't mind that it saves the shot. I just wish it told me. No, it wasn't the other side of the lake. That wasn't that one. Because I killed that. $11 a.m. It's too late now for bighorn sheep. 11 a.m. They're heading off to bed, aren't they? They'll come out for some grub at 5. I don't actually have any feeding zones. They probably feed up in the mountains, so I've not actually got the need zones because they probably go up here somewhere. But that's a really big hill. So I think we're going to have to wait for... Actually... Why have I never got anything here? It could be a round that went through another animal, but... Technically... Oh no, because the one I killed, I don't think it had another one behind it. So I don't know. Very strange. That rain. It's kind of exploration weather. Why don't we go and get that from here? Quite like walking in the rain. can't be a campsite, so it might just be a deer stand. Literally just need this one kill and we can move forward in the mission. See much going on. Is there a DLC coming for this game? I can't remember. Trophies, nominate, where the hotel. Dev diary. I thought there was a new map or something coming. This bighorn sheep is going to turn out like the mountain goat story. It's going to be that mission that is just so hard to do. The sheep and goats are annoying. Hunting stand. Oh. Well then. If there's a hunting stand, there must be a need zone in front of it for something. There you go. Often eating here. Interesting. Wow, this is a good find. Black bear and elk and a stand to shoot from. Nice. I don't remember if I found Grandpa. So, At the start, when we started playing it today, there was like a bit of the mission that we did. And we had to go to the kid. The kid had run away. We found him up a rock. And then Grandpa got involved, and apparently he's on his way back or something. But isn't Grandpa the one that was illegally hunting with all the like weird trophies of elephants and stuff? Which is why your dad said you didn't want you to go hunting at all. Was that your mother? Because I thought your dad had stopped you from going hunting with your granddad, his father, because of all this. I can't remember the plot exactly now. Yeah, your father was against the hunting stuff, but it's because of what his father did, I thought. Or maybe it was what his mother did. You lost the plot. Well, explain the plot then. If you know what the plot is. So what was the deal with the grandfather then? Because I thought he was the one that was teaching you to hunt. And then your dad flipped. Because he said to him, under no circumstances are you to take my son hunting. And he did. He did exactly that. So what did he have against his dad? The mother was the daughter of the grandfather. This is the best spawn and shoot location. What? I had to get a heart shot on this guy. Will you just sit still for a second? Okay. Just camo yourself behind a tree, then see if I can. Need to get a heart shot. These are the goats, aren't they? Just put your head up and stand still. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you're not dead. Why would you be dead? How can you still be running? I'll just go out of view and I'll die around a corner where you can't see me. Don't think I've killed that with a heart shot. Okay, it was lungs, apparently. It still ran a long way. Flipping heck. See, this is why I hate goats. Look how far they run. It's got a punctured lung and it just runs for like 6 miles. Oh, it was too long. Oh, that is just annoying. Just a few more centimeters up. One star. Meh.
This will be the best party ever.
Wait, what? Wait, what? That wasn't even a goat. That was the sheep. We didn't even supposed to have sheep round here. This is supposed to be mountain goats. How does that work? Okay, whatever. Let's go and do the mission. Lol. I don't care. I'll take it. Let's get rid of those waypoints. You're bad. It's Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. You're, because it's short for you are bad. Not you're bad, because that means you're bad, as in you're belonging to you. But okay. I'm bad. Don't you know it? Oh, we've got a playbook thing. C to play.
This is no summer story. This is a story of present fall. And
What's
the
he
story
doing?
of every friend you made. Bustin' Dustin, burly of stature, but soft of heart.
Can somebody give me a hand?
Felicia Yee, an artist of taxidermy who believes her art shouldn't be stigmatized. Ludovic Volkov, always educating American hunters on Slovak traditions. Matthias Ruiz, an author trying to find inspiration for his book. April Whaley, your childhood friend and a reputable veterinarian with courage and determination you can only aspire to.
Hey, you coming to help or what?
Hey, April.
April.
And finally, Noah and Timothy Whaley. One learned empathy when faced with the consequences of his actions. The other learned that chicken nuggets are made of actual chicken meat.
Whoa. Don't throw knives around. There's kids about. What are you doing?
We finally meet. What's wrong?
I will save the animals!
Oh,
They're
God.
already dead.
He's not a vegetarian, is he?
Wait. I have a gift for you.
Uh-oh. There goes lunch.
Thank you.
Finally, the moment came.
Is this Grandpa?
To take my temperature, but she didn't have a thermometer.
That kid's too serious?
Do you want to see Hollywood?
How did you manage to
It's not important. Why did you hide it from me?
I was ashamed.
Ashamed of my mom?
Ashamed of myself. I stopped talking to her, only for a few months. A few months before she left this world. Only because she was my daughter, and I threw her away like a pile of guts.
Oh, you don't have to be ashamed. It's okay now.
Oh,
it's okay. You didn't know she'd be gone so soon. It's okay. I have news. I want to move here.
Attention, everyone. I have an announcement to make. Starting tomorrow, I'll be retiring from Bear Den Ranch, and my grandson will be taking over the business officially.
Has he told him?
Thanks.
The end.
This game is weird. Like, I don't know how I feel about this whole thing. On the one hand, it's a hunting game, and they've managed to embed this kind of storyline, which is cool, having a mission and a story and all that kind of thing. And the artwork is pretty good. Like, the actual drawings are pretty good. The animation style, maybe. But what it's let down is in the whoever wrote the story out physically. It's like they're 6 years old. Some of the plot and some of the sentences and words and actions that come out of these characters' mouths, it's just so either cringe or obvious or just awkward. You kind of get this mixed bag. You can't thoroughly enjoy it and think that was really cool, and you can't say that's shockingly bad. You've basically got both at the same time. It's a strange experience, but in the middle of a hunting game, I didn't expect it, and it's kind of like free content, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe what they should have done was contacted the devs who did Firewatch, find out who wrote the plot and story for Firewatch, and just hire them and say, can you write the story for us? Because we know you can do a decent job. And in parts, it tries to sort of educate you on the idea of not killing animals, you know, without the need to do it, and doing it in a very humane way. So you kind of got all that, but then some of it is just super cringe, like the kid just running after the sausages. I'll save them. Like, huh? Grandpa's there. They're already dead. And you're like, yeah, they are. They're sausages. You can't really save them at this point. The devs who did Firewatch are now working at Valve. What they're working on, do you know? So I don't know. It's just a weird one. I take it that's the main plot line done then. Story. Looks like all the story's done, I think. I mean, when you look back, there was quite a lot of story missions to do. Where's that actually horrible mission? There it is. The Vietnamese mountain goat curry. That is singularly the worst mission in the game. It's not the end of the game time, no, it's just the end of the story. There's still everything else to do now. Like, you know, there's loads of stuff left. But that's the, in quotes, story done. Harvest 5 mule bucks with a fitness score of less than 40%. Either adult or mature. Badger meat. Oh my god. Harvest a moose after a single shot without using a scope. That means you got to get super close. And you got to basically I think we should try and do that. I'd have to take the scope off the gun, though. That could be tricky. Oh, there we go. I'm being passed bits of paper, guys. I'm going out to the cinema. Oh, really? Oh, really? You're going to the cinema? What do you want for your tea? What do you reckon, guys? Micro rice. What's that?
Microwave rice.
Oh, microwaved rice, not micro rice. In hish cake.
And fish cake.
That's not an and. Right. Let's sort this out. Let's sort this out. I'm going to cinema, tea, micro rice, and hish cake. Am I correct?
Fish cake.
Or micro spag ball. That's the really small spag ball. What, Tommy Tucker's? Oh, yeah. I don't think that's an... Hang on.
No, it's not an option. Shh, shh. Even girls objecting.
No, you saw it there, guys. Look, I've got the option. At the bottom, I have the option of Tommy Tucker's.
No, you don't.
It's right there. I see it. Hang on, let me take that one.
No.
Yeah, there's my
No, Tommy
choice.
Tucker tomorrow, not tonight.
Micro rice and hish cake or micro spag ball. Lightly fried hish is a joy.
Don't be mean.
I don't know, because you'll have gone anyway.
Yeah, it's left in the microwave. That's why I'm giving you those options.
Let's go with a hish cake then.
Do you want a hish cake?
Yeah, we'll have a hish cake with some micro rice. I might try and do this one. This sounds like a challenging mission. Harvest a moose after a single shot without using a scope. So while we're back at base, we'll take the scope off the monoblock. Yeah, Somi, thank you. I'm glad you agree with me, mate. It's terrible. She gets to go to the cinema, and I get rubbish options. It's just ridiculous. Right. Let's take... that can come off. That's the Leopold. Hang on, it says without using a scope. Does a red dot count as a scope? Probably does, doesn't it? It probably means I insight it. I'm guessing a red dot would count as a scope technically. You think you can move the scope in the field and use the middle mouse? Can you? Let me try that. So for middle mouse click. How? I think that's the other hunting game. The Hunter, Call of the Wild does that. A middle mouse clicking, nothing's happening. Toro Kafka, thank you for 71 months. Objectives, character, inventory. How do I... This mission specifically mentioned iron sights, did it? Unequip your rifle scope and harvest the majestic moose with one shot. This is going to be a challenge. Okay, we'll get rid of the Leopold. Move that. So there we go. Oh my god, this is going to be tricky. Look at this. Oh, you can zero it though. No, you can't. It's 0 to 100 meters, and you can't change it. Alright, let's get the moose on. Animals, moose. 9 AM drink. We had some joy with the moose down here, didn't we? Down that end. Let's go with that. 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 We'll go here. Do you think you could convince a taxi to bring you an order from Tommy's, since I know they don't deliver? I'd probably have to go and get it myself. Tommy, I think that's pretty much how it is. I don't think it's unless Deliveroo suddenly start covering Tommy Tuckers. It's fine. I'll have a Tommy's tomorrow, maybe. She's gone to the cinema and abandoned me, so I've got some leverage now. Although last time when she went to Tommy Tucker's, coming back, she says a truck driver nearly killed her. So she's probably still got fear of going to Tommy Tucker's. Well, you know, Club Villain. All it would take is just, you know, fire up the old Domino's app. Fire up Just Eat. There's kebab places in Chelmsford. I've just never tried them. There must be a decent one. How did a truck driver nearly kill her? Because I think he joined the A12 or something, or left the A12 and just nearly sideswiped her off the road. But the problem is Mrs. Squirrel exaggerates things, so you never really know. Was it like genuinely quite scary, or was it just scary in her mind? You can't say that, of course, because obviously it was scary. Obviously she was nearly killed. I think I just heard a moose or something. I'm sure I just heard an animal sound. Yep, the truck was 40 feet tall and doing 120 miles an hour, weaving all over the place. Missed the car by millimeters. That's how it went. And it was the truth. Push around this way. Oh, I've just noticed the wind. Are you serious? We all exaggerate things sometimes. I've told you a million times, J-War, I never exaggerate. Wait, what? How can the wind still be behind us? What we'll do is we'll head this way and come at it from the north, or the northwest. With ducks and stuff around here. What a surprise. A wild duck. There is. Funnily enough, I don't have this as a need zone. There must be need zones here. Why the duck here, but I'm getting less a score? This is so weird. Finally. I like how close we are to these and they're not even bothered. If I had a shot it, I could probably get all three in one shot. Moose. Finally on the trail of the moose. I can definitely hear something. There it is. Knew I could hear something. Female moose. Right, we have a moose caller. And that is now upwind. That's perfect. Might be a bit out of range though. Nope, it's not there. Try that. 220 to 240. This is a moose eating zone, apparently. Doesn't say male or female. See if we can get any closer. going to back off because I reckon they're going to come here. Wait, what? How can they possibly have spooked? I'm literally prone, upwind. Well, I'm downwind. And they've just done one. What? Can't be serious. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I think they've gone. Well, that's frustrating. Mark Sterling, thank you for 71 months. Doing all right, Mark. Thank you. I can't explain that. Suppose we can hope they still come back this way. That's just odd. No, there are no bows. Shotguns and rifles. Not even got pistols. I mean, in Hunter Call of the Wild, bows are OP. I've taken down bison in one go with a bow. You can't even do it with a rifle. It's weird. Oh well. Carry on. It's just coming up from 9 a.m., so they should be drinking. See if we can catch them drinking. Okay, right. Now we're at 90 degrees to the wind. Boeing, how are you doing, sir? We're hunting moose at the moment. I got to shoot a moose without a scope. Jeez, man, if we don't get down there quick, we're going to be chasing after them as they leave. Steam is more fun. Lol. Not seeing very much. Steam's more fun than Epic. Lol. Not a peep. What is going on? It can't be nap time. It's only 9:20. If anything, they're just kind of finishing up drinking. I can't believe those moose spooked earlier, though. Need zones here. Apparently, moose often drink here. Except when they don't. There must be. I would have thought there was a hunting stand here. They have overmoosed. Start sprinting. Let's see if that attracts anything. Weird. We had good luck with them down there before. Do you reckon there's a hut up here somewhere? Right, let's have a look. It's interesting, they eat around here. Let's try that. The elusive moose. Chris, you know your steam trains? You drive the miniature ones, don't you? Have you actually tried the full-size ones? Or have you been on a full-size one? What's the normal gauge, like the full size? It is very quiet. I can hear a bar. I just can't. Definitely hear a bar. Four foot, 8.5 inches. That's so random. How on earth did we get 4 foot, 8.5 inches as a gauge? Width of a Roman war chariot. Yeah, but even they would, like, what were they measuring it in? Like, did 4 foot, 8.5 inches used to correspond to 18 chickens or something? You know what I mean? They must have had a standard, and then when you converted it to feet and inches, it came out as that. George Stevenson used it because that's the gauge the colliery works used as well, right? The average width of a column. Do you mean a column as in like a structure, or a column, an army column? Standards, eh? The beautiful thing about standards is there are so many of them. Maybe we should make a beeline for this hunting tower. Oh boy. Oh boy. So many gauge projects existed. A Railway Regulation Act was enacted by Parliament in the UK. It mandated the track gauge with a width of 1,435 mil. In 1846, did they really specify 1,435 millimeters? That's interesting. This is what I'm trying to get to the bottom of, Chris. There must have been an underlying standard. Like somebody said it's the width of a Roman chariot or something. And a Roman chariot would have been some kind of standard measurement in and of itself. Like the Egyptians used to use cubits and things like this. And they used to measure horses in hands, you know. So there had been some kind of unit that was being used when they came up with this. Later on, it converted to a really strange number of millimeters. It was building the Darlington Railway decided that the gauge by measuring the axle width of 100 farm wagons and taking the average, the result being 4 foot 8 inches. He may have intended to allow local people to use the track to convey goods with their own wagons. 4 foot 8 inches. I bet he wishes he'd have gone for something wider. I don't know where the half inch came from. Rounding errors. I mean, this is the thing, like back then they couldn't make things as accurate. Like all these wagons were being made approximately 4 foot 8. But some would have been a bit over, some would have been a bit under. But it didn't really matter. Leaky, thank you for 95 months, sir. Super quiet, isn't it? Flipping, eh? I think we've caught them all in bed. Let's get to this hunting stand and then see what happens. I never quite understood that, like a stride though. A stride is so different. Did I just hear fireworks? I did. I just heard fireworks outside. Seriously, dude? What are you celebrating? Oh, moose often eat here. I don't know where Malurka. Yov Hato, thank you for 69 months. Now we wait. So, in theory, this should be a drinking zone over here. Which is the... And it's 8:23 a.m. and according to this, they should come drinking at 9 a.m. Yeah, I don't know what the weather's like here. It is apparently drizzle, so that's not stopping them. That's not good. Monday's weather forecast has changed. 40% chance of rain now. Not good. Although that's in the afternoon. Maybe I can get the flying done in the morning. Get up early, get up to the airfield and see if I can fly. A lot of it depends on the cloud layer. That's the main thing. If the cloud's too low, you just can't fly. I don't need much. I think I need... let's take a picture of it, I can't remember. second. It's in my flight bag. It's like 2 hours. If like, it's not even that. It's like an hour and 20, hour and 40 something. I don't have my iPhone now. I tell you what, if I did have it, it would be a lot easier to get this rating done. John Stevenson used 4-foot 8.5-inch gauge, including a belated extra half inch in free move to reduce the bending on curves.